Before I show you guys this, I just want to tell you that I am a good husband. I swear, I promise, I swear, I promise, I swear. But I was going through my closet today, which is where I normally, I just throw a lot of things, and sometimes I don't find them for a couple months. And I found what undoubtedly I was going to surprise my wife with on Valentine's Day. A bear with some chocolates inside of him, and it's June.
Speaky Player.
What is up, folks? It is Speaky Player, and I am coming at you with some nerdy news today. A little something interesting. Normally, I don't do news like this, but hey, what's the harm in doing it just this once? Because it's something that I care about, something that I'm passionate about, something that I imagine you guys are also passionate about. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about, maybe you don't, but if you do, then you've already figured it out. If you clicked on this title, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Pokemon. And today we got some big news in the Pokemon world. Yesterday, Nintendo announced they were going to be doing a Pokemon Direct, kind of a spur of the moment. We didn't really know about it. Nobody was necessarily expecting it. We weren't sure what they were going to announce. There was a lot of speculation about what was going to be talked about. I've seen a lot of tweets going every sort of way about what it was going to be about. Well, we got it today. We got it this morning, and the news was slightly lackluster. I think most people had pretty high expectations with the release of the Switch, that maybe there would be some kind of integration of the ability of the Switch to be a mainline console and yet also to be portable, that maybe we would finally get a Pokemon game of the caliber of a mainline console game with the portability of a handheld. And that was unique and something exciting, and a lot of people, you probably heard the name, have been rumoring this idea of Pokemon Stars. They thought maybe that might be coming out, or be at least being announced or something in today's Direct, but alas, it was not. But what was announced is still exciting and still worth noting, at least a little bit. It's nothing huge, it's nothing groundbreaking, but just some news, just some stuff to kind of fill us in on the world of Pokemon. First off, we did get an announcement that Gold and Silver will be coming to the Virtual Console for the 3DS, which I'm very excited about. Gold and Silver were some of my favorite games, and while Heart Gold and Soul Silver were fun to play and all, there's nothing that quite compares to playing the original. Apparently this will still have integration into the Pokebank transfer system, so that will work out for everybody in the long run with that time capsule being able to trade between games. That'll be nice to have for the classic Gold and Silver games. No word yet, I don't think, on whether or not we'll be having link battles. I have a feeling we will probably be getting those in that system as well. Hopefully some more integration into the internet capabilities of the 3DS. Other news is that we did get announced an update to Pokemon Sun and Moon. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are going to be coming out as updated games. I'm unsure of whether or not the storyline is going to be, they say a new storyline. I don't know if that means continued storyline or if it's going to be a totally separate adventure. I imagine it'll probably be continued, and we'll continue on with the characters we've already created. I'm not sure exactly on what the word is of that price, what might be in the plans there. We just know that we are getting an update to those games that will include, very excitingly, mega forms, mega evolutions of the two legendaries in those games. So we'll get to see them in a whole new light. And then in our final bit of tease news, something that people were really anticipating whenever the Switch came up. They were hoping, like I said, for Pokemon Stars, but instead what we did get is an announcement that Pokken Tournament will be ported and update as Pokkentournmentdx for the Switch, allowing for handheld portable fighting style Pokemon. So that will be interesting with the addition of some new characters into the running. So that's good. That's exciting, but kind of underwhelming. I think most people were hoping for something bigger, and as we know, Nintendo likes to hold off on the bigger until the last possible minute. I have a feeling we'll be seeing their big things that they have planned for the Switch, probably whenever it's just too late and we've lost interest. Maybe not, But Nintendo is Nintendo. They are notorious for being who they are. They've been who they are, and they will continue to be that way, it seems. But at least we've got something coming. We've got something more on the way in regards to Pokemon. I'm excited about this news. I'll definitely have to crack back out Pokemon Sun and catch up on all of my favorite characters and my team and start training them for the adventures that lie ahead starting in November, I believe, is when that's dropping. Yes, just to confirm, November 17th of this year is going to be the drop of Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun. Here's something that I encourage you to kind of keep in mind as these kind of news bits come about, is that this is a company. Gaming is as a company-run franchise. Nintendo is a company. The Pokemon, aptly named, the Pokemon Company is a company. These are businesses, and these people know what they're doing and they know what their fans are saying, but sometimes it can be hard to integrate everything all at once. So I'm unsure of exactly what might happen. Nintendo could very well be pushing very hard for a Pokemon game on the streamlined console that is the Switch, while Pokemon Company and Game Freak, we know that their feelings about handheld, they are very much more interested in handheld games. They say that Pokemon works better in that way. And so they could just be the ones causing the pushback. Nintendo could just be doing whatever Nintendo does and holding off on things just to make us a little bit more anxious. It's anybody's game at this point. But what's exciting is that we know that there are things happening. And so that's the good news from Nintendo, from this Nintendo Direct of Pokemon. I hope that you've enjoyed this little update recap. If you find out any more news, or if you want to talk about any of the news that I mentioned in this video, make sure to let me know down in the comments down below. Make sure to follow this. Maybe I'll do some more news if this goes over well. If you guys like this kind of stuff, we'll see what happens in the future. But this has been Speaky Player here on Single Player with Nathan Webb. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on all my various social media accounts for more news and interesting tidbits like this. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Hup.